The regaling, the very first convention I ever went to, comic, sci-fi, pop culture, whatever it was. So
Oh my god!
it was a Starlog / Fangoria convention. It was very informative for me as in my layers of everything that comes afterwards. It was in April before I started at the theater, so this would have been April of '84. It was opening weekend of Friday the 13th, Part 4, because Tom Savini was a guest there. That was one of the reasons I was going. He had just come out with his Grand Illusions book. And
I remember that.
And I got to go to his talk, and I got him to sign my book. And then he had brought along like Jason's torso with the machete that goes through his head.
With the hatchet, yeah, I remember
brought along that and a couple other props. His hand that was kind of split, and
yeah.
But anyway, so as I was running around this convention, I was telling these guys earlier that I had a chance to meet Frank Marshall quite by accident, right? So I had, at that time, I was in my fandom, so I was sporting my brown, which was a very hard color to get, members only jacket.
I ought to kill you right now.
In lieu of being able to afford a bomber jacket, right? Because I couldn't afford a bomber jacket.
Yeah.
I had a not correct fedora. So think of the kind like Duran Duran would wear, right? So it had the wrong kind of band and it had little holes in it. And I had just bought a shirt, at the convention, and I put it on, and it was a Temple of Doom. It said Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, but it was like the lettering looked like it was made out of stone. It was totally not even remotely
legit.
Oh yeah, no, legit was the farthest thing it was.
Nice.
So I'm in the elevator, and this guy goes, "Hey, I like your shirt." He said he liked my shirt and my hat, and I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks." And he goes, "Oh, you're you're a big Indiana Jones fan." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait for the new movie." And then later I would go to a talk, and of course he would come up on stage. "Oh, this is what we have coming out next month for Temple of Doom." I was like, "Holy crap! Oh, he's the guy that gets hit with he's the guy flying the flying wing in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh,
he's the pilot
that
gets hit in the head." But at that convention too, though, I met so I got to go my first freebies line, where you get all the free swag. Everybody picks up their pamphlets.
Yeah.
I got a teaser poster for Ghostbusters that was just the logo, and it was regulation size movie poster. We got passes and a T-shirt for Dreamscape. It was a showing that was later that night at a theater. So that's the Dennis Quaid movie. And Kate Cat.
I thought that was Inner Space.
Wow. No. Dennis Quaid. Dreamscape is the one you want to see. It's Dennis Quaid, Willie Scott, whose name is Kate Capshaw. Right?
Thank God you remember.
Thank God I remember that. And then it was David, the guy from the Warriors. Anyways, that's the one where they can go into people's dreams, and if they assassinate you, if they kill you in your dream, you're dead. And Eddie Albert is the president, and they're trying to get into him.
President,
yeah,
and that's the
snake dude, right? They figure out what scares him, and
the snake dude.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, who's in Inner Space?
That is Dennis Quaid, well? But he gets shrunk.
Oh my God! No wonder
he gets shrunk down and sent into Martin Short's body.
What do you mean by that?
In Inner Space. But then, and also I got a Buckaroo Banzai headband.
Oh wow!
Which I guess are pretty pricey if you can find them